Hey everyone, welcome to our fifth and largest ClearPitch to date, ClearCo's data-driven pitch competition hosted in collaboration with select partners in our ecosystem. And I'm super proud to be co-hosting today's ClearPitch with our partners Deliverr, Klavio, and Yotpo. As a quick introduction to myself, my name is Daniel Roddick. I am the head of market development at ClearCo. Prior to this, I was a founder for about 10 years, built and sold a few businesses in the e-com industry, also doing some personal investing as well. So no stranger to what our finalists will be going through today. It's very, very important to learn how to pitch your business and to be able to do it in a succinct and fast way. And that's what we do this for. So it's super excited to hear some of the stories we'll be featuring today. Over the next hour, we'll be hearing from three exciting D2C e-commerce founders who have been selected as finalists to pitch their business based on innovation in their respective verticals and excellence in building an amazing online business. So to tell you a little bit about who they are, before you see them live on stage. Our first finalist is Jordan and Matt of Prima Coffee. Prima Coffee comes from a long line of family-owned businesses based in Louisville, Kentucky. It excels in curating a catalog of specialty coffee equipment to serve those who are just learning to brew coffee as well as those who work in the industry. I have lots of coffee around me. You just can't see it on screen. So super pumped to learn more about that. Next up is Felicia of Goldmine & Cocoa. Goldmine & Cocoa is one of the first Black women-owned brands on the shelves of stores like Michaels and Target.com. Goldmine & Cocoa is more than a stationery and planner brand. It is a nationwide community of Black women who are constantly and consistently leveling up. I had a chance to see a bit about her pitch before, so excited to see what she has in store for you guys. And last but not least, we have Sabine and Eric of One Kid. Sabine and Eric are no strangers to performance apparel. The two former Adidas executives have outfitted world athletes before they started One Kid 22 years ago. Car crash tested, patented and trademarked in North America, Europe, and Asia, the Road Coat by One Kid achieves comfort and versatility, all without compromising style and simplicity of a normal winter coat. For all those who are on the East Coast or in Canada who have kids, keep an eye out for One Kid and what they are going to talk to you about later today. So very well welcome to all of our finalists who you'll meet very, very soon. Next up, I want to talk about the prize package. As I mentioned, this is the largest ClearPitch we've ever done to date. As this is our special for BFCM, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, we are offering this largest prize in our history worth up to $100,000 in value, including $40,000 in cash for these founders to put towards their business growth and a variety of other additional prizes to help them grow and scale their businesses. These prizes are generally contributed by our team here at ClearCo and also our amazing co-hosts and judges. So I'd love to introduce you one by one to each of our judges. First up, I'd love to bring up onto the stage Michael Krakaris, co-founder at Deliverr. Michael, if we can throw you up on stage, just say a few words about who you are and what you guys do.
What's up, guys? I'm Michael Krakaris, founder of Deliverr. It's the second one I've done. Super fun. Thanks, guys, for putting this together. I think it's awesome to see these businesses come in. What's Deliverr? We're a super fast and easy and cheap fulfillment service to help you offer Prime-like fulfillment. So if you have any questions about it, just take a look at Deliverr.com. It's Deliverr with 2 R's.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Michael. Next up, I'd love to invite Katie Walsh, the VP of Global Customer Success and Support at Klavio.
Hi, everyone. Thanks so much for having me today. I'm really excited to learn more about your businesses. So I am the VP of Customer Success at Support in Klavio. And what we do is we offer a marketing platform solution via email and SMS, but we really center it around customer data, which allows all of our customers to create these personalized experiences for their consumers, driving up that revenue. So excited to learn more about all of your businesses today.
Amazing. Thanks so much, Kate. Next up, we have Ethan Cohen, VP of Ecosystem and Community at Yappo. Ethan, how are you?
Hey, everyone. Great to be here. First time judging one of these panels and great to be involved. I also got a chance to look at some of the stuff and really excited for the contest today. For those who are not familiar with Yappo, we are an e-commerce marketing platform that offers a consolidated stack for customers across reviews, visual marketing, loyalty, referrals, and SMS. And we're really excited to be part of this and to offer our services as well. Thank you, Daniel.
Amazing. Thanks so much, Ethan. And last but not least, we have my friend and our co-founder and president of ClearCo, Michelle Romano. Michelle, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Very good.
It's awesome to be here. ClearCo provides non-dilutive capital for e-commerce businesses to grow. We've invested over $2.5 billion in 6,000 different founders. So we want to be your number one tool in getting to growth, and have provided coaching and networking and advice and things like this, which are amazing. Small known fact: I got my start truly in life by doing pitch competitions. I did 6 of them, graduated with $100,000, and it gave me the courage to say no to a full-time job and move out to the East Coast and build a fishery from scratch as my first business. And so I always have time for a good pitch competition, and love hearing from founders.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Michelle. We've actually never talked about that of unknown funding source is pitch competitions. For anyone in school who's watching, there's probably more now than even back then when we used to do these. So
Totally.
I'll pay attention to those. But thanks so much, Michelle. So without further ado, we are going to get straight into the pitches. So I believe we have Jordan and Matt from Prima Coffee, if I have that correct. Yes, I do. Well, Jordan and Matt, you have 10 minutes to tell us all we need to know about coffee.
All right.
My name is Matt Averbeck. I'm the general manager of Prima Coffee Equipment.
And I am Jordan Kavuma. I'm the director of marketing here at Prima.
Founded in 2009, Prima Coffee Equipment is an e-commerce provider of restaurant and coffee equipment from Louisville, Kentucky. Our team of 23 professionals love to help customers cultivate the enjoyment of life with the finest food service and specialty coffee equipment, presented in a beautifully functional website, fulfilled with care, and supported with excellence. We're very proud of the strong e-commerce presence of primacoffee.com. Our customers tell us that they value our site for its thoughtful user experience, pleasing design, and expert content. About 40% of those customers are commercial, while 60% are residential. In terms of revenue, about 60% of revenue comes from commercial and 40% from consumers. Our team has worked hard to create and maintain an attractive and helpful website with robust results.
So along with an effective advertising strategy, we give a large focus of our marketing efforts to content marketing. Our customers find a lot of value in the videos, the articles, and the product overviews that we produce. We feel really strongly that investing in this piece of our business with not only advertising dollars, but also with staff efforts, helps us foster a relationship between our customers so that we can more quickly and more effectively meet their needs. Over the last few years, we have built up our marketing tech stack to the robust and agile set of platforms that we have today in order to create a personalized and segmented marketing strategy on both our website and additional channels. So since moving our site to BigCommerce, we have been able to expand our integration capabilities with ease. With using Klavio for email marketing, we are able to leverage segmented campaigns and flow automations that has given us an increase in email conversion rates that average about 4.2% every month. And then you couple all of that with SMS through Attentive and customer reviews and user-generated content through Yotpo. We have created this cyclical marketing flow that allows us to engage the customer at multiple stages in their buying journey. We also, on our website, leverage Pure Clarity and Search Spring to create a personalized experience for all of our shoppers based on their previous and present browsing patterns and experiences and purchases, so that we have seen increased conversion rates across the site as well as increased cart totals. So our marketing efforts are just one of the areas where we distinguish ourselves from our competition. There are a growing number of retailers like ourselves in the specialty coffee space. You have businesses like Seattle Coffee Gear, Espresso Parts, Clive Coffee, Whole Latte Love. They have been around for as long, or maybe even some of them longer than Prima Coffee. And they care just as much as we do about the specialty coffee industry. But in order for us to set ourselves apart, we continue to focus on our content library, which is more robust and grows at a faster rate than all of our competition. We also put a high emphasis on hiring individuals that are experts in the coffee industry so that they can provide that high level of customer service. And lastly, the third component of this foundation is our comprehensive product catalog. So we not only have equipment in brew and espresso for home and commercial clients, but we also offer restaurant equipment for commercial clients as well, which is something that's very unique in the space that we operate.
The product catalog on primacoffee.com is carefully curated to include the best equipment to produce excellent cups of coffee, both at home and in a cafe. We are serious about a catalog that is comprehensive and at the same time selective. Online retail can be a margin-tight endeavor, so we've worked hard to develop relationships direct with manufacturers in specialty coffee and related industries. We are grateful for these partnerships and proud to represent these quality manufacturers. Behind us, you can see some examples of this equipment. These growing relationships, the products they provide, and a strong e-commerce presence are key to our continued success. Carefully chosen high-quality products are not all that customers need. Over the years, commercial customers have told us that they value the products and assistance we provide related to the selection and operation of those products, but they need more help to make their dream a reality. Broadly speaking, you need 3 things to successfully open an independent coffee shop: coffee knowledge, business experience, and money. Many of our customers lack at least 1 or even sometimes 2 of those on that list. What these 3 groups share in common is the very real threats to those plans and dreams. A recent study indicated that between 50 and 60% of coffee shops don't make it past the 5-year mark. Reasons for closing up include being unprepared for ownership and no brand presence or experience. We deeply value the dreams of these customers, and we long to see them flourish. But the brutal fact is that the risks to these establishments are significant and plentiful.
So with our comprehensive product catalog, coffee industry knowledge, and seasoned business experience, we're in a unique and really well-qualified position to serve these customers to achieve their goals of owning and operating not only a successful, but a sustainable independent coffee shop. And the way that we plan to do this is through our commercial services program. So this largely virtual program will allow us to leverage our e-commerce success in a targeted way to impact not only the lives of our clients, but also the continued growth of our business as we look to further break away from our competitors. So we will launch this program in 3 broad phases, each phase building on the one before it. So currently we are receiving inquiries about this type of service, and we don't really have the ability to effectively pursue and engage with those leads at this time. So once we have the staff available to fully launch this program, we'll begin with one-on-one coaching sessions that will cover the topics needed to successfully launch a cafe. So broad categories such as business management, marketing strategy, and coffee training and consulting. Most of this coaching will take place with members of our staff, but when necessary, like in the case of legal aid or architectural designs or interior, we will partner with third-party vendors that we already have connections with. So the scalability of this program really takes place in phases 2 and 3, where we plan to add an option for digital courses, an online learning center, and then a community aspect where graduates of the program can collaborate with one another to continue to grow their program. So these will operate largely as passive income for us under a subscription model, but it will also allow us to increase customer lifetime value with these commercial clients because we will remain in contact with them, build that loyalty and trust, and be able to serve them with additional products that they might need for their cafes, as well as any service needs or technical needs that they might have as well.
There's a clear need, and Prima is uniquely situated to address that need, assisting new cafes and scaling up a viable support community and advising infrastructure. So the next question is, will the numbers hold up? These numbers you see here are based on customer inquiries we have received in recent months with a conservative conversion rate and the fact that specialty coffee is growing at a rate of 2.6% year over year.
So the way we're able to continue our successful online e-commerce platform, as well as this added program, is because of the incredible team members that we have at Prima. We have decades of combined coffee experience, marketing experience, and experience in running small businesses of different sizes and various industries. So this slide is a representation of the majority of our team. A few faces are missing. And the majority of us work in our Louisville, Kentucky offices and each bring an incredible amount of value to the mission and the work of Prima.
An artful website, effective marketing, curated products, and an excellent team come together in a powerful package. At Prima Coffee, we care about supporting the various endeavors of all our customers. The new effort we present today to partner with new shops is an extension of those competencies. We are excited to leverage e-commerce to impact independent coffee shop sustainability. Thank you very much for your time and consideration.
Amazing. Thank you so much for that. Well, we have some time for Judge Q&A. And first up, I'd love to bring Ethan onto stage to ask a couple of questions.
Thanks, Dan. First, Jordan and Matt, excellent presentation and congratulations on everything. Definitely have me feeling of a nice cup of coffee at this point. My first question to you, and my main question is, you kind of laid out earlier in the presentation some of the demographics and breakdown of your customer base, commercial versus retail. I'm kind of curious if you wouldn't mind kind of sharing more on how do you approach repeat business? Obviously, you mentioned there are some other competitors in the space, and you have a very strong product, and you invest a lot of money to acquire them via the CAC. How do you guys approach the LTV and the lifetime value of those customers that you've earned so well?
There's a little bit of a different approach depending on the customer base, whether it's commercial or residential. But broadly, some of the marketing tools that Jordan mentioned, email is really important to us to continue relationship. A lot of our customers come to us for content, and we continue to produce new content and then notify them of that content in email. So that continued content or relationship with us and with our videos and blogs is a really important way that we continue to curate that relationship and then provide a benefit to the customer.
And then on a commercial side, because of our ability to service the products that we sell to them in-house, it gives us an opportunity for continued engagement. So when they go through the period of time between purchases, because that is longer with a commercial client, they still have touch points with our company to keep us front of mind and to give them a good customer experience so that they know that they can come back here to be taken care of.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks so much. Next up, we have Mike.
So yeah, I mean, there's no question it's an interesting market, and you probably have a lot of tailwinds from COVID. I'm assuming with a lot of work from home and things like that going on. And I guess you can answer this in two parts. But what are the things that are, if capital was an issue, and let's say we said, okay, let's give you 20, 30, $100 million, right? What are the blockers to growth if capital is not the blocker? And on the retail side, and then also on the commercial side, because those do seem like very different business units right now.
Yeah, on the retail side, one of the blockers really comes with this awareness of competition because we do not manufacture products. And so we're having to bring in the product and then market the product better than anyone else is marketing the product. And then that allows them to choose to purchase it from us than purchasing it from a direct competitor, or even, I mean, Amazon is starting to sell similar products to what we're selling. So I would say that's probably one non-monetary hurdle that we have to overcome pretty frequently, is figuring out how to more effectively market our product that we sell than other competitors do.
Got it. Thanks.
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks so much. Next up, Kate.
Yeah, Jordan and Matt, great job. Great presentation. I really love the idea of the commercial services program that you have, and really building a community and becoming the all-encompassing, know everything about launching a small coffee shop. Given the, coffee, especially with everybody working from home, everyone's tapped into coffee more than ever, is that market is so saturated. How are you really going to differentiate yourselves as the know-it-alls when it comes to launching a small coffee shop?
Yeah. There are some competitors out there that offer various categories of advising, but most of those competitors that are partnering with shops are exclusive to the coffee side, to the art of coffee. And we value and appreciate that, but we've seen a need to offer services a little bit more expansive and be like a partner and an ally, and then create that relationship and an ongoing community that we've talked about to support those businesses. We've mentioned small business is really difficult, and food service and coffee and cafes, these are challenging places. We want to be there in an ongoing way and create that community and relationship support for those customers.
There's also not currently an equipment company, as far as specialty coffee equipment company, that is offering these coaching and consultation services. So we can take the industry knowledge, the art of coffee, like what Matt was talking about, plus the business expertise and our incredibly close relationship with manufacturers and knowing this equipment inside and out, and put all of that together, which isn't happening right now with any of the other people in that consulting space.
Got it. Super helpful. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
You're welcome.
Thanks so much. Last up, Michelle.
Hi. Okay, so did I understand correctly? You guys did 131,000 in revenue last year?
No, that is projected revenue based
that's
on
projected. Okay.
the number of potential customers that have come to us. And if we had the ability to capture those, to follow up and build those relationships, that is an estimated.
I see. So what do you think this year's revenue will be?
Right now, you mean like e-commerce site?
Yeah.
Right now we're at 5.2 million.
Oh, good for you. That's awesome. And then when you look at that revenue, how much of that, so first of all, there's a tremendous, like when you guys say content, I was on your website, like there is so much stuff to read. There's like every brand I've ever seen of espresso machine. Like, I don't even know how your hats off for like, I don't even know how you have all that inventory. But what do you have in terms of like, how much of the business is like, I'm coming here to buy a one-time single purchase machine versus the rebuild part of your business, which is you're coming back for beans or servicing or other? How would you break that down? Because I think, given the CAC is really high, that's kind of what I would be thinking about.
Yeah.
As far as the equipment side, we tend to do fewer sales to one customer, but we have developed relationships with customers that will build out, small chains, more than one shop. And this equipment doesn't last forever. There are some consumables within the equipment category in terms of like filters and water filters, those sorts of things. But the category that we're really interested in terms of this new idea is the commercial services. Part of that is continuing to serve up new content and new assistance. That will be ongoing revenue, as Jordan described, long-term, interspersed with equipment sales, but a source in addition to equipment sales.
Got it. So most of it is still equipment today. It's not on the rebuild side.
Yeah, as of right now, we have been focusing on equipment, and we would like to move into the ongoing subscription-based model.
Yeah. Anyway, cool. My first business was a coffee shop. It's called the Tea Room on campus. So I totally get what it takes what it takes to build this, and it's not easy. Congrats on what you built, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks so much. Thank you so much for the great presentation. And I just got an espresso machine in the other room, so I'm going to be reading your brewer's guide. I haven't yet nailed the right pull. But I think that's all the time we have for our first presentation and guest Q&A. So again, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Next up, I'd love to invite Felicia, CEO of Goldmine and Cocoa. I see everyone is blowing up the chat. So please drop those gems, drop those diamonds, and it's off to you.
Yes, thank you so much. Hello. First of all, thank you so much to my support system, to our community, the GMs, for showing up. I see you in the comments and I truly appreciate you. My name is Felicia Jarrell. I am the CEO of Goldmine and Cocoa, where we do not just sell you stationery, we promote a lifestyle sophisticated fun. Let's go ahead and get into this presentation. So a little bit about our company. Currently, we have 18 members in-house. We are in a 5,000 square foot warehouse in Memphis, Tennessee. I've been in business for 4.5 years, and we have built up a network of about 25,000 supporters, loyal supporters overall. Goldmine and Cocoa is a stationery and lifestyle brand, and it was designed to help women change their vision board into their reality. We sprinkle planners, accessories, apparel, lifestyle products with Black Girl Magic to help them make a powerful statement and also plan for success. The mission here is that we are a transformational company that teaches others with a desire to live a well-planned life, how to implement daily systems and strategy while being inspired through art. The goal is to inspire and uplift, encourage, and motivate women with the proper tools to help them elevate their thinking and plan for success. So you may be asking, what exactly do you sell and what exactly is it that you do? So what we offer currently are planner stickers, planner accessories, planners, as well as planner inserts. And then we have 2 subscription boxes. Our first subscription is our treasure chest subscription box, which is mainly focused on an overall stationery box. It's themed every quarter and ships out to the customer. The second subscription is our patent subscription, which is our brand character, kind of puts you in the mind of Hello Kitty. We call her the Hello Kitty for Black girls. And so we have that second subscription that also ships out quarterly as well. My core focus of Goldmine and Cocoa is to serve first and to sell second. So we make sales as a byproduct of what we do for the customer and how we are in service to the customer. I wanted to show you guys a video of what the customers have to say in regards to Goldmine and Cocoa. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit play on that.
Cocoa is amazing. What other planner company?
Uh-oh. Let's go back. So sorry about this. It was playing just fine. YouTube. Okay, let's continue on. So, and it's not letting me. Here we go. So, this is what our customers have to say about us when it comes to social media engagement and community in-person interaction. You can read the comments here and see that we have created impact for them, that they have testimonies from using our products, from being a part of our community, from just the moment they step into Goldmine and Cocoa, they are engrossed into what it is we do and how we plan on serving them. Okay, so this one is playing. Or was playing. Okay, we're gonna keep going here. So currently we sell in every state across the United States except for one. Our top 5 states are Georgia, Texas, California, Florida, as well as Maryland. Our customer base, better known as the GMs, as you can see, the GMs are blowing up in the comments, range from 25 to 65 years of age for African American women. This product, this brand transcends generations. We are serving the mother, we are serving the daughter, we are serving the sister, the best friend, the niece, the cousin. It is definitely something that you can get your whole family involved in. And we serve women that desire success and they want to live well. They want to plan for success on a day-to-day basis. Currently, We have grossed $2 million in revenue. We have over 400K of that in profit. Our average order value is $98. Our customer acquisition cost is about $6. It's really low. For the first 3 years in business, I did not run any ads whatsoever. I did not implement ads until August of 2020. So our customer acquisition cost is really great. Our conversion rate is currently 5.2%. It's actually up from last year, which was 4.4% last year during the pandemic. So we have doubled our revenue since last year. Last year, we were able to do 1.3 million in revenue. Our current customer retention rate overall is about 53%, and we have an annual 56% quarterly growth rate. Sales growth. So as you can see by these charts, year one, my very first year in business, I was able to do about 116,000. The next year, I was able to hit almost 300K. Last year, we tripled it and we did 1.3 million. And this year, we're slated to do close to 2.5 million, if not over that. Our customer lifetime value ranges anywhere from 8,000 to 18,000 per customer. Currently, we are focused B2C, and our goal is to expand into B2B, which we've already done, being that we are now on Target.com. We're featured on HSN, and we also have been featured in Michael's stores as well. What makes us different from your typical stationery company, because we know that there are thousands of stationery companies, right? What makes us different is that we are more than just a notebook and a planner or a sticker. We are the company that represents the customer inside out. We're someone that the customer can see themselves in. Not only that, we provide coaching through Instagram Lives and through Facebook Lives, through YouTube, so on and so forth. And we help women define what success means to them individually and how they can achieve that day to day. The other thing is that we really lean into community here. We are very much a customer-centric focused company, as I'm sure you can tell at this moment. Community is really, really big for us. When I first started the company, the one thing that I was focused on was there's no brand loyalty anymore. When you think about a Nike and an Adidas and so on and so forth, when they first started out, there was brand loyalty. People that wore Nike, you know, and so my focus was how can I build a real community around my brand, because that's where sustainability comes from. That's where customer retention comes from. And inevitably, that's where growth comes from, because word of mouth is still your number one marketing tool. And so that's what makes us different. During the pandemic last year, we were really faced with some tough decisions as far as how to manufacture. Now, we've always manufactured about 90% of our products in-house. However, there were other products that we wanted to bring into the fold. And with the delays overseas, so on and so forth, we made the decision to begin manufacturing as much locally as possible. So not only do we manufacture in-house, but we also have another larger manufacturer down the street that manufactures our planners and most of our paper products that we do not have the machinery in-house for. What this allowed us to do was to have quicker turnaround for our products. We were able to increase the quality of our products, from the paper, from the way it was sealed, the way it was packaged, so on and so forth. And it really lowered our cost as well when it comes to shipping and import taxes and all of that. We eliminated all of those costs, which means that we were able to generate even greater profit for that. And we were able to have more control over the quality of the products from start to finish. So some of our primary competitors are Oso Paper, whom we absolutely adore and love, Erin Condren, the Happy Planner, and Rifle Paper Company. These companies have been longstanding within the industry that we serve, and they're doing a phenomenal job. The aspect that stands out for us that makes Goldmine and Coco the go-to is the community aspect, is the educational aspect, because again, we are serving the customer first and we are selling second. And I truly believe that that is what's always going to keep us at the forefront of the customer's mind. So our current focus is on expansion. now that we've reached 2 million in revenue, and we also realize that we need to move into a larger warehouse. On top of that, we need to expand our reach. So we are starting a podcast to expand our reach to the customer, to continue those educational efforts in the community aspect. We also have community outreach that we would like to do. We would like to start mentoring people within our community in Memphis. If you know anything about Memphis, Memphis is about 70% Black. And so we would really like to bring in a younger audience and have them in an environment that cultivates them and shows them what's possible for them. We also would like to expand what we offer. So one of the things that we want to remove ourselves from is just being a stationary company. We truly want to branch out into lifestyle and offer home decor products and things of that nature, apparel, so on and so forth. And last but not least, of course, we always want to expand our audience reach and bring more people into the fold of Goldmine and Cocoa. The future plan of Goldmine and Cocoa is going to be wholesale and B2B. We will always be a B2C company. We are an e-commerce brand. That is how we were built, and that's how we're always going to be. But I would really love for the company to expand into wholesale and into B2B. We want to have department growth where we actually have departments mapped out with department heads, and we want to be able to make sure that our staff can live a life that is fruitful. So basically, we don't want to just hire people and pay them the bare minimum. We want to make sure that what we're projecting onto the customer as far as living a luxe life, we want to make sure that our staff in-house is also doing that. And then we want to be in big box retail. So we're already on Target.com, which is amazing. It's been phenomenal for us. We're also featured, like we said, on HSN and have more products and projects in the works with them. And we've been featured in Michael's store. So we would like to branch out into Hobby Lobby, Walmart, Staples, so on and so forth. Honestly, that is my pitch. Hopefully you love what you heard about my brand. If there are any questions, I'm more than happy to answer them for you. Let me know, and I'm here.
Amazing, amazing. Well, we have Kate up for the first question.
Yeah. Felicia, congratulations on building such an awesome business. I love your mission of helping African women achieve their goals and really their visions. So, I mean, one thing that's music to my ears, obviously being a customer person, is your customer centricity. And I mean, look at the community you built, these comments. I mean, talk about brand loyalty, and your customer retention is good. Talk to me about how you think about leveraging your strong community and that brand loyalty to help you further your growth.
Well, honestly, I've been community focused from day one. And so the community is what grows Goldmine and Cocoa, right? Because our product transcends generations. So you think about the mother that just gave birth to her daughter. As soon as her daughter is old enough to lay stickers with her and craft with her, that is going to become a part of her lifestyle. And she's going to grow up knowing what Goldmine and Cocoa is, what Goldmine and Cocoa did for her mother, and can also do to her. And she's going to spread the word. So it is marketing that never ends, essentially. We will always be a highly marketed brand in this industry because of our community.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you. Next up, we have Ethan.
Hey, Felicia, and echoing Kate, really impressive stuff. These comments are off the charts, and it's great to see the complete customer brand and overall loyalty that the team has. And it's obviously something that I think people see. I think it's very easy, but I know how difficult it really is to do. So congrats on obviously the business and growing a very strong team behind it. My question specifically is a little more focused on the numbers. I love how you outlined that the retention rate that you saw was around 53, 58%. I was kind of curious, how do you approach that breakdown with subscription? When do people buy individual products, and how do you also get them for subscription? Are there certain strategies you implement? And then obviously as you scale the business to more categories, like you mentioned home decor, how do you see that playing into the GEMS philosophy?
Well, the gyms have their own community of, they call it the gym gang. Okay. So when you think of Hello Kitty, right? So let me take you back to Hello Kitty, and you're thinking about when somebody buys their first Hello Kitty sticker pack or whatever they see of Hello Kitty, and they realize that, oh my goodness, I love this product. I want everything Hello Kitty. That's kind of how we look at Goldmine and Coco, is that you see a product that you love and you want that product carried with you no matter where you go, whether it's, you know, a backpack or a blanket or so on and so forth. So we really want to move into the lifestyle space so that you can have Goldmine and Coco with you in our character wherever you go. There's so many instances of our customers traveling with beach towels, so on and so forth with them. Another thing when it comes to, I'm sorry, can you repeat the question just one more time? I'm looking at these comments and I'm
it's totally cool. I was curious about subscription versus non-subscription for the two sides.
So when the customer first gets to Goldmine and Coco, typically they are going to place an order and try out the product, right? The thing with subscriptions is that it is more exclusive based. I am not somebody that's trying to sign up 20,000 people to the subscription. Eventually over time, yes, but right now I want you to feel that exclusivity of the product, knowing we have a lot, we only do it quarterly. So you have to wait and see if you can get in on that subscription. We're also moving into where there's actually going to be signups once per year for that subscription, which is going to help us on our end to really manage the inventory, manage the pricing of products, managing the customer expectation as far as how fast we ship, and being able to prepare for that subscription in advance. Now, when it comes to getting the customer to the subscription, it's the exclusivity of the box. What you get in the box, you cannot get in the shop. So you can't get it a la carte. You have to purchase the box. Now, obviously, if we have extras, we will put them on sale, but the goal is that we put them on sale to subscribers first if they want extras. And then if there's more after that, we'll consider putting it out to the general population. So our boxes are really exclusive and the customers look forward to them every single quarter. They love them. We're actually considering adding on a membership aspect next year as well, which is going to give them all, first access to things. So when you think of a gym membership and you come into the gym, you're paying for access to something. And so that's the idea, is that we're going to become even more exclusive. And it really puts you in the mind of a luxury brand as far as like a Louis Vuitton, so on and so forth. It's something that you're always looking for and you want to purchase.
Incredible. Felicia, thank you so much.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thanks so much. Last up, we have Mike.
Hi, Mike.
Hey, I love the customer centricity. I also love how you really focused on a niche, a product line, a very niche product line, and you're owning that product line. I mean, that's evident in the CAC numbers and the retention numbers. I mean, clearly a product market fit. I think that's undeniable at this point. I think the biggest thing here is like, what next, right? Like you talked about. Can you walk through how, and the thing I'm really focused on, you talked about community engagement, things like that, is launching new product lines. And how can you walk through how you're going to be building and operating your team to be able to rapidly launch new product lines so you can continue to kind of sell into this really, growing and strongly built community?
Okay. The great question is that we already do all of that. So when I started the company, the idea was that we would not keep products in this on the site forever. So essentially when we have some legacy products as far as our planner and things like that, but when it comes to launches and releases, we do them either once or twice a month, and they're only up for a certain amount of time. So it really hones in on that I have to get it now aspect, or I may miss out on it. And the idea for me is I've already taught 2 members of the team what I do and how I design. And so we're already building out those departments so that they know how to design like Goldmine and Coco, whether I'm here or not. I'm actually starting to come off the day-to-day and really allowing my team to run it. And it's been great. And as they say, your first million will be made with your team. And my team is absolutely phenomenal. And so that's how we manage the day-to-day. We use, of course, systems, right? You have to have a system to do what we do. So we create the design, we come up with the concept, and the concept we do a year in advance. So we have meetings a year in advance of what we're going to release every single month. And we really base it off the climate. We base it off of like the season, and we base it off holidays, and we base it off what's going on in the world as far as world events and all of that. And so in January, I may focus on the essentials of planning, and I may focus on, weight loss or fitness or health, because typically that's when people are making resolutions. So I want to make sure that you have products for that. In the spring, I may focus on money and taxes and, all of those things. And I may focus on your budget. So we really map out a plan a year in advance of what we're going to release. And we go ahead and put those products in motions, because at the core, we're a graphic design company. So as long as we're designing in advance and we're keeping our ear to the ground of what our customers' needs are, I really think we'll never run into a problem with launch, because we continue to expand that team and I train them to think like I do.
Got it. Well, thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
Amazing. Thank you so much. And thank you everyone for continuing to keep the energy high in the chat. Last but not least, we have Sabine and Eric from One Kid. Off to you.
Thanks. Hi. Thanks so much for having us. We are so excited to talk about our brand One Kid and our product, the Road Code. I'm Sabine.
And I'm Eric.
We are a husband and wife team, and we have over 40 years experience in the apparel industry. And that's basically our team. We are self-financed. We have no investors. We are a vertical business. We have a lot of automations in the back of our business. For example, we use Klavio as our email provider. We have a lot of flows going on. We have a direct-to-consumer business model. We exclusively selling our product on our online store.
Yeah, and we take care of all the customer service and marketing ourselves, which helps, because a lot of customers, they love to be able to talk to the owner directly. They're very impressed by that.
They're really impressed by that, yeah. Okay, so this could be the result of wearing puffy winter coats in car seats. This is a huge problem. Parents are scared. It's totally unsafe. Studies have proven that a puffy winter coat can add up to 4 inches of space between a car seat harness and a child's body. In case of an accident, the puff will compress and can cause serious injuries. Taking coats on and off in freezing temperature is a constant struggle for parents and caregivers. We have the solution to end parents' winter car seat struggles: the Road Code. The Road Code looks and wears like a normal puffy winter coat, but the uniquely engineered design provides enhanced safety between the car seat harness and child. It's the only coat you need. It goes easily from car seat to outdoors. It has been crash tested with an independent lab, trademarked, patented, and approved by child passenger safety technician and instructors. The Road Code is patented and trademarked worldwide. It can be adapted to any marketplace, and we invented a new outerwear category. The Road Code is the only product on the market with so many technical safety features. And let's watch our customer, Rebecca, and her adorable son, James, demonstrating how easy it is to use the Road Code in the car seat.
So what you do and how you get your child safely in the car is you take apart the split collar and you pass the car seat harness right over it. You also put it under the puffy outer layer and lay it flat against the thin inner layer. You do up the chest clip. You buckle your straps. You tighten up your harness. Make sure that there is no bulk under the harness.
Squeeze it.
And then you put your chest clip in the proper placement by making sure that the red line indicator is under the bottom of the chest clip. And there you have it, the One Kid Road Coat Vegan in action. Thanks, James.
Oh, he's so adorable. We offer a large range of road coats addressing different winter climates and price points. For example, we have the Road Coat Arctic, which is our extreme weather road coat, which is 100% waterproof and has a temperature rating of -31 Fahrenheit and below, and the retail is 140. And then on the lower spectrum, we have the Transition, which is great for mild winters and mid-season and has a temperature rating of 30 Fahrenheit, and the retail cost is 49. We launched the Road Code in 2016 with a video. It went viral on Facebook. To date, the video has a reach of 15 million video views and 138,000 shares. For us, this was social proof that there is a demand for our product in the market. We won several awards like the Mom's Choice Award, and we were featured on NBC Channel 12 News. So let's talk about our competition. We have one small competitor, Buckle Me Baby Coats. When you Google car seat coat, we're coming up first, and our competitor comes up second. Our competitor takes a different approach. Their product is opening like a door and has a closure on the side. This is a 5-star review from one of our customers who she had both coats, and she got very frustrated with the competitor product and loves the easy use of the road coat. And that's why we are the leader in the car seat safe coats. This is a comparison chart between the road coat and our competitor. The road coat is more diversified in style, price, and function. It has more beneficial safety features and is of high quality. This is our target market in North America. There are over 52 million children between the ages of 0 and 11 years. Our core target market audience are parents and grandparents with a median income of over $100,000. And of course, they have to live in cold weather states and in Canada. The road coat in numbers. 4.5 million in sales to date since we started in 2016. We have an 80% product margin. Our average order value is 135. We have a 30% returning customer rate. Industry standards is 10%, so we have a high returning customer rate. Our online store conversion is 1.95%. Industry standard is 1.6%. Potential customer lifetime value is $1,350 per child if they're going to start at size 0 until size 10. We're covering all of those sizes. And our return on ad spend is 4.5%. Customer acquisition is 18%, and our average return rate on the product is 1.5%, which I think speaks for itself, that our customer is super happy with the product, the performance, and the quality. The industry standard is 20% on average return rate.
Yeah. And our projection for this year is 1.15 million, and we anticipate a 20% growth year after year with the current finances.
So this slide shows you the profit and revenue from 2016 until 2021. Of course, that's a projection for 2021. So you can see we have a steady growth. That's a fun exercise here. That's the road coat TAM, the total addressable market. We estimated there are 129 million children living in cold climate population. So if their parents would buy them a road coat with the average order value of 135, the total road coat TAM would be $17.5 billion. And that's why we are scalable. Next month, we're going to start selling on JD Marketplace, which is the biggest Chinese online retailer with 240 million registered shoppers. In 2022, we're going to start with Pete the Cat license. We're going to develop, actually we developed already, exclusive print, which is going to go on the road coats. And Pete the Cat is a beloved children's book character with his own Amazon
show, and it has a movie in the making.
Exactly.
With Pixar.
Thank you, Eric.
No, you're welcome.
Then we're going to also extend our franchise and distributor program into Europe and Asia. We're starting this fall with the UK. We also want to expand into a third-party warehouse in Canada. Canada represents right now 30% of our revenue. And we're shipping the goods actually right now from the States into Canada. And we believe if we would shipping it domestically, we would have a tremendous growth rate in Canada. We also exploring affiliate program and also exploring the TikTok and YouTube ads. And we have so many happy customers. They're constantly sending us feedback and making videos of their kids happy in their road coats. Let's listen to Evelyn.
No puppy coats in the car seat. But Mom, it's my road coat. Oh, the road coat. It has no puffy layers between the harness and the kid. That's right. We love the road coat because it keeps her warm in the car and because it keeps her safe in the car.
Thank you so much for all your time and for your consideration.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you so much. First up, we have Mike.
All right, great job, guys. I love the product idea. It looks like really great quality. I think the biggest question, you mentioned you went viral with a video here, is kind of what does defensibility look like? If one of these bigger retailers like Target or something like that sees, hey, this is a big, this is a good idea for a product line. Kind of what does that defensibility look like? And you mentioned you have a 32% returning customer rate. How are you going to think about potentially launching new products to kind of, really continue to engage that audience and retain that audience?
So to address your first part of your question, which is a great question, by the way, the product is patented. We have patent. We say we have a patent worldwide, which is incorrect because we don't need patent in hot climate countries, but we are protected in all the cold climate countries. So if somebody would want to copy or do a reproduction of the road code, they would totally infringe with our patents. Now we start with the snowsuit, which is an infant product that you see over here. So when customer buy the infant product, they go because they love the concept, they love the quality. They're going to be with us for at least 10 years. And as a matter of fact, we start having customer which are very disappointed because they say you don't go over 10 years old. So with our our much more grown up product, which is the Arctic product, which is 100 waterproof. We're going to be going, I think, next year to size 12 and 14. Now, with the road code, we sell as well snow pants. We have hats and mittens. So we do have, diversified little accessories that embellish the product itself.
But what I would add too is basically what the same problem what you have with the kids code. It's the same problem for the adults. So eventually you could roll out a whole other adult line of road codes. Because I have already customer asking us, are you going to make adult size? I would like to match my kid with the same print and all that stuff. I mean, that's definitely the same issue.
Yeah, especially for those truck drivers that goes in and out of the truck, all day long. They normally have the door open. So to have a product like this would keep them safe and would keep them warm.
Very interesting. Awesome. Thanks so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
Amazing. Next up, we have Kate.
Hi, Sabina, Eric. Great job. As a parent myself, nothing more than you want to keep your kids safe and warm. One of the questions I'm curious to hear more about is, as a parent myself and sort of in your target market with two little ones, how are you going to educate consumers that they actually need the road coat? Because, thinking through, I've just always either taken my kid's jacket off or sort of stuffed them in the car seat. So how are you going to educate consumers around the need for the road coat?
Oh, we have videos or ads running on Facebook. Mm-hmm. That's basically how we're educating our customers. I mean, that's the reason why that video went viral, because it really showed what the issue is, that the kid can really fly out of the car seat. Mm-hmm. And that's basically constantly taking that coat on and off is really a struggle for the parents and the kid.
Right.
Yeah, and we're targeting the customer, who has children, the parents, the grandparents. So we do spend quite a lot of money trying to achieve that and communicate to as many people as we can, mm-hmm. the danger of wearing a puffy coat in cars.
And I think the best way to do this is through video. I think this demonstrates you the best what the problem is and how you can solve it. We have also videos running, like the demo video we just showed you from Rebecca and James. We're running this as an ad on Facebook.
Got it. Great. Thank you both.
Oh, you're welcome.
Amazing. Thank you. Next up, we have Michelle.
Well, wonderful product. I actually love the videos. I totally understood what the product did in a really, really easy to understand way. So you've been at about $1 million in revenue for a couple of years now. What's it going to take to get you guys to that next level?
More money. We have a cash flow issue because we're self-financed. We have no investor, so every time when we have growth, we're going to put it back and buy more inventory. But there's a plateau to this,
We can only grow as fast as we, as fast as we can. We're self-financed, so we don't have.
Sounds like you need ClearCo.
You
need more capital to put into
so we don't
inventory and ads for sure.
But our return on investment is 4.5%.
No, this is from the ad spend, Eric.
Yeah, so the more we would spend in the ad, the more money we would make. Because the more customer
more traffic we get, we're gonna get on the site, more conversions we're gonna get.
Great. Okay. Well, no, I completely see it, and good luck. I think it's a really cool product.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Last up, we have Ethan.
Hey, Eric and Sabine, thanks for obviously walking through this. This is incredible. And obviously echoing the sentiment in the videos, it's one of those products that you talk about it, you're not sure you really get it, but then you see the video and it just makes complete sense.
Yes.
And you're kind of curious why everyone's jacket, let alone kids or adults, are matched by that. My question is more focused on seasonality. Obviously, you need coats in the winter. Here, where I'm in New York, it's obviously gets cold for more months than it is in Florida. And then in Canada, it's even colder and more throughout the course of the year. So I'm kind of curious, how do you approach the seasonality of the business where you're going to have a huge number of orders for a certain time period, and in the summers, it's much smaller? Do you see yourself doing expansion to South America where the seasons are flipped? How do you approach that conundrum?
So first of all, what we do during the low season, we have a lot of pre-order. Our customer knows we are a small company. We don't, we have a certain limitation as how much inventory we can bring. So we ask our customer to pre-order the road code to be sure that they have it when it lands here in the United States, which is like around end of August, mid of August. We haven't looked at doing the switch when it comes to the seasonal with South America, because it's a little bit too complicated right now. But we are actively looking for distributors and partner mainly in Europe and Asia at this time. I have to be honest with you, like South America, it's not something we've looked at yet. Right?
No, we didn't look at it. I mean, definitely the pre-order. I mean, we have every month we have a marketing event. So, and for example, in March we're running the pre-order. Then in April they're gonna get a free product if they're gonna buy the road code.
Yeah, they get free meat.
So I mean, we have basically every month we're having sales. Of course, it's not like big like what we're gonna experience right now, but we have every month we're having sales.
Perfect. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Amazing. Thank you so much. We'll keep you guys on stage as well. We'll slowly bring on our other finalists.
Yep.
So again, I wanted to say first off, thank you to all of you for taking the time to share your amazing stories. And thank you for inviting your communities to come in and just sharing all the hard work you guys have been doing. For anyone who's watching who started a business, you know how hard it is to get to the stages where all of you have. So a huge kudos to all of you for getting here. For the audience watching, maybe you're tuning in late and wondering what's going on. Well, let me remind you what we are competing for. The three finalists you see on the screen with me here today is competing for a prize package worth $100,000 in value, which includes $40,000 of cash to put towards building their businesses. And this is in thanks to our partners at Deliverr, Klavio, and Yappo. And so the judges are in the background, chatting and deliberating away. But as we wait for their decision, I just want to go around and, give me, 10, 20, 30-second answers. We'll start in order of our pitches, Jordan and Matt. If you won this prize package, what would you put the money towards?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
We would put it towards further advertising and marketing of our program, and towards employee costs to really ramp up the advertising and the sales side of what we're doing here.
Amazing. How about you, Felicia?
Well, first of all, we are launching a podcast. And so we definitely would put money into that, the setup, so on and so forth. Also into my employees, I want to give them increases, and we are looking to expand into a new warehouse. So a bulk of that money is going to go towards that down payment.
Amazing. Sabine and Eric?
Definitely for paid traffic, we're going into our biggest months right now, and that money would maybe make a big difference.
Yeah, it could probably make close to
That could make us
$200,000.
maybe $200,000 in extra sales.
Yeah. That's amazing. That's amazing. Well, especially during holiday season, I think that's incredibly
exactly.
important. Yeah. Awesome. Well, again, thank you all for taking the time to chat. I'm looking at our other little screen I have here on my side, and I feel like the judges have been chatting away, and we may have a decision. We have a winner, so I would love to invite our co-founder, Michelle, as well as our other judges from Deliverr, Yotpo, and Klavio onto the stage. And Michelle, without further ado, please tell us what you guys have decided.
Okay, so after a long deliberation, first of all, the pitches were amazing. We were very impressed with all of your businesses, but the winner of the pitch competition is Felicia at Goldmine and Cocoa.
Yeah.
We're so excited for you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Oh my God. I love the energy, the community, absolutely.
Amazing.
Absolutely perfect.
I'm sorry, they were in the conference room watching.
That was perfect.
I love it.
Thank you guys so much. They knew how hard I've only pitched once ever, and my heart was just like pumping.
You did great.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm sure the gyms help.
A lot of gems.
Thank you to the gyms. If they see the gyms, man,
rooting
y'all
for
are
you.
my team. I love you guys. So thank you so much.
I feel like you're surrounded by gems everywhere. They're in the chat, they're in the room, behind that curtain, maybe everywhere, just hanging around. I love it.
Yes.
I love it. Well, again, congratulations. Huge congratulations to you. Congratulations to our other finalists. Thank you. And Kate, Mike, Ethan, Michelle, thank you for taking the time in our latest ClearPitch. And so thank you everyone for tuning in. Stick to our LinkedIn channel for other great events and content like this. And without further ado, we'll see you all later. Have an amazing rest of your day and rest of your